the plan. In the summer of 1963, Britain was calm, routine, predictable. But in smoky pubs and quiet garages across London, a group of men were planning something that would shatter that calm forever. Their leader was Bruce Reynolds, charming, intelligent, and obsessed with pulling off the biggest job the country had ever seen. His dream: rob the Royal Mail train that ran from Glasgow to London, a train that carried millions in used banknotes bound for the Bank of England. Reynolds wasn't alone. His crew included some of London's most skilled criminals: Buster Edwards, Tommy Wisby, Bob Welch, and a man who would later become infamous, Ronnie Biggs. Together they studied every detail of the train's journey: where it slowed, where it stopped, how many guards were on board, and how to stop it without raising alarm. Their plan was simple but brilliant. Near the small village of Ledburn, there was a remote signal post: no houses, no witnesses. If they could tamper with the red signal light, they could stop the train in the dead of night. Then, with military precision, they'd strike fast, grab the money, and vanish before anyone knew what happened. For months, they prepared: walkie-talkies, trucks, gloves, and a farmhouse hideout already rented. The night was set, August 8, 1963. The Royal Mail train carried more money than usual, £2.6 million. And so, in the darkness of that night, history was about to change. Chapter 2, The Heist. At exactly 3 a.m., the train slowed as it approached the false red signal. The driver, Jack Mills, brought it to a stop, just as the gang had planned. In the silence, men in dark clothing appeared from the shadows. They had already cut the phone lines to prevent calls for help. When the driver stepped out to check the signal, he was overpowered. They uncoupled the engine and the high-value mail coach, then moved them half a mile down the track to a bridge, Bradego Bridge, where the rest of the gang waited. With practiced efficiency, they broke into the mail car and began unloading bags of cash, 120 of them in total. Inside each bag, bundles of used £1, £5, and £10 notes. In just 30 minutes, they had hauled away the equivalent of £55 million in today's money. They made no gunfire, no alarms, no chaos, only quiet precision. When the job was done, they left the crew behind, shaken but alive. Then they disappeared into the night, heading to Leatherslade Farm, their secret hideout. For a moment, it seemed perfect. They had pulled off the biggest heist in British history.